So hello, I'm Lynn Martin-Veilleux, digital creator, and I am pleased to talk this evening with Vanessa Vakharia and David Kochberg of Goodnight Sunrise. Hi,
Yay.
Vanessa. Hi, David.
Hi, thank you for having us.
It's
Hello.
my pleasure. Go ahead.
Hi as well. Also, hi.
Hi. So tomorrow is a very exciting day for you both, right?
We are very excited. I'm very excited. David, are you excited?
I am I'm excited.
Yes. So you have decided to do a cover of Neil Young's Rockin' in the Free World. So,
That's right. That's right. It has been a song that we've been singing live for how many years now?
It's
Like
been a long time. I feel like it like 6 or 7 years even
6 or 7
maybe.
years. It's been like a staple of our set. We never do any covers, but like that's the one cover we always do. And we've made it our own version. And like live, it's like 7 minutes long because we do so many jams and like crazy stuff. And we've always wanted to record our own version of it. So we finally did. And I'm so excited. We're finally releasing it and it's a big moment.
oh, it's nice when you do it live, and Neil tends to do that. He tends to run on when he's performing live.
I
But
think Neil would be proud, I think, if he saw us play it.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, it definitely those 20-minute jams. We don't go that far because at a certain point they probably would just kick us out of the venue. But once we're as big as Neil, then we can do 20-minute solos. But for now, we keep it's. I mean, the solos still do drag on a little bit,
They
but
drag.
not too long.
And we have guitar solos. So Neil, if you're watching, if you want to hear those solos on guitar, not your solos, Neil, I'm obviously not playing your solos, but I am soloing in the song on my guitar. So come to a show, Neil.
there you go. An invitation has been made. So I'm gonna say that I thought it was really nice of you to offer, for every pre-save $1 uh, that you're going to be donating to Food Banks Canada. That's special. It's a
Oh,
really nice touch.
well, thank you. I mean, I think for us, the song, yeah, it's not even a big deal. Like it's kind of like the song, we could never really do it justice, but also like it is one of the original protest songs, right? When he wrote it way back. I mean, David knows a bit more about the history. So David, maybe you want to talk about that and like how we feel about it now.
Yeah, a little bit. Let's see what I remember. But it certainly is a political protest song, and the lyrics behind it, each of the verses, very explicitly refer. I mean, they reference political things that were happening at the time that he wrote it in the late '80s. But also the other reason we thought of recording it now, and the reason we keep playing, is that the general themes that he's talking about war and about homelessness and economic disparity, like those things are still very topical. And so yeah, so we just thought, in addition to wanting to record it and put it out because we love it and enjoy playing it, we just thought it would be a good opportunity to try to give something to the community at the same time.
I'm going to say it's a very opportune time to be releasing this cover. So
Well, it
many
feels
things
like
happening.
well, yeah. And like it feels like it's always like when we last year we played in Estonia, we played a festival called Tallinn Music Week. And Estonia borders Russia. And it was 2 months after the war had started. And we had this incredible opportunity where we played this song while looking over the river at Russia. We could see people on this, there was like an old castle in Russia. We could see people watching us from that castle across the river singing this song. And all of these people, near us are singing at the top of their lungs. And it was just such a moving moment. But it's funny because like at that point we were like, this is so topical. Like, and it's like every month it's like the perfect time to release it in a bad way. Like it's like the world continues to fall apart every month.
We we need strong voices out there.
Mm-hmm.
So you are strong voices. And I wanted to talk about your album too. So recently enough release of Against All Odds. So talk to me about your album, about your influences, your creative process.
David.
It was a long journey, as most albums that were released last year were for everyone, because we wrote the bulk of the songs before the pandemic, and then in February, uh, early March 2020, we finished it. We recorded the first song from the album, One Pill, with our producer Brian Moncars, and then literally a few days after we finished recording that song is when the pandemic started. So then over the next couple of years, we just, whenever we could, we got back in the studio to record more. And we had we still can't believe that we were able to do this. We got the rhythm section of Our Lady Peace to perform on the album, and that was also thanks to Brian Moncars, because he's worked with them before. So he brought them on board, and they did, of course, an unbelievable job. And so it was great to work with them in between lockdowns, and then it was good for us because it kept us somewhat sane, maybe like 75% sane over the pandemic, to have something so much fun to work on. And then it was great last year to finally be able to start actually releasing these songs and then playing them live through last year. Yeah.
Yeah, playing them live was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I'm enjoying listening to them. I tend to stream them, and in my former role, recently enough, as a radio announcer and musical director, I had the pleasure of listening to Better Off and adding it to the rock category. And I was so excited about it because a true rock tune, like, and we get to play or choose maybe less English music because it was a French radio station, but still 35% English.
Mm.
So when I heard it, I was so excited. I said, "This is there right now."
Aww.
Well, we're
so-
going to we played it only once last year, all of last year, but then because we kind of focused it more in the last couple of months, sending it out to radio,
Okay.
we decided to bring it back to the live set. So we're playing in Toronto. We're playing this coming Friday, and so we're going to play Better Off for the first time live in quite some time. Hopefully,
Lovely.
we remember how to play it.
I wish I could teleport myself to Toronto. Yeah. Um, I really like also that you released an instrumental version of the album. So it's something that's I really like, is listening to instrumental music depending on what I'm doing. Sometimes I really need a lot of focus. So I like to have the instrumental option. It's just great. So thank you for doing that.
Well, thank David, because
Thank you. Thank you,
I was
David.
like, why are we releasing an instrumental version? No one wants to hear this. And like, finally, you got to pick your battles, in a band. So I was like, fine, do it. And then after hearing your feedback, I was like, there you go, David. You have one fan of your
Yeah.
instrumental.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna have others because like
Yeah,
the
I'm
work
kidding.
that's focus oriented, yeah. And sometimes I
Yeah.
wish I could listen to like heavier music when I'm working, but it just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, same. That was partially my motivation too. So we've gotten in the habit, whenever we finish recordings, whenever we master them, I just always get the instrumental version mastered at the same time, just so that we have it, because it's pretty easy for the mixer to do that. It's way easier to get it at the time instead of maybe a year from now. If I think, oh, I actually need an instrumental version of this song for whatever reason, it's a lot more complicated to do that. So since we had the whole version, sometimes I do just listen to it because I'm the same as you, Lynn. I there is a lot of work that I do where I can't be hearing words, but I want to have something to like occupy myself with. And so, yeah, I do listen to a lot of instrumental, but I find that there isn't that much. And there's typically like there's all the lo-fi beats or
That's
like
all I
weird
listen
kind of background stuff, or like coffee house acoustic guitar.
Love it.
There's a lot. I'm big into instrumental funk, but then at a certain point you need to mix that up a little. But yeah, there really is not that much instrumental rock aside from like crazy prog math rock. So yeah, I thought that this would be something cool to put out there.
Well, thank you for that. And you did mention that you have an upcoming show on Friday. Just tell us about it.
We are playing the Horseshoe Tavern in Toronto, and we are only playing Toronto a few times this year. So if you are listening and you happen to be from Toronto, come on out. $12 a ticket, buy one in advance. We're headlining. We're on at 11:30. We're playing with Long Range Hustle and Newski and Claire Hunter. Should be great. Should be a good time. We're not allowed confetti at the venue. They have a sign saying no confetti. I think it's because of us 5 years ago. And we'll be playing Better Off for the first time. Oh, and we might have a surprise for any Daisy Jones and the Six fans.
Oh, well, I watched all of that already.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So we're thinking, well, no, we shouldn't tell you we're recording, but we might do a little something. Did you watch the, by the way, did you see the end? Have you seen the finale?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
were you dying?
I just got through it really. You know, when you enjoy something, you push through it, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, we've been very much obsessed with it.
Obsessed. The songs, the river, like, oh my God, everyone go forget our album. Just go listen to Aurora by Daisy Jones and the Six.
Okay. So you do have this show in Toronto upcoming. So you have other shows planned out for this year. I believe you're going to NAM. Are you?
You're going to NAM? Oh my God.
Yes.
You should,
Yeah, it's just in a couple of weeks.
Lynn, come. You would love NAM.
I know.
Yeah.
Starting a new job.
Oh, great. Congrats.
Yeah. Next week I'm starting a new job, working from home again. So it's okay.
You could work from home at NAM.
Yeah.
Work from the hotel, and then NAM is I don't know that I would ever have gone to NAM by myself if we hadn't, but we've played it a few years in a row now. So because of going to play, I finally discovered what it actually, I've heard about it for years, but I never thought, oh, I should go. But I'm really happy that we have been able to go because it's so much fun. And especially it's a great home for rock fans.
Exactly.
That's the best part of it, because in Canada there's not that many. Like there's some rock fans, of course. Like, hey, we're here.
I'm here. My husband's in the background.
Relatively not as high as other genres, but they are all down at NAM.
And there's such a vibe, and everyone's so supportive. And I don't even like gear. Okay. Like, so you don't have to be a gear nerd. I just ignore that part. The people watching is so good. Everyone's so nice. There's so many good bands. Anyways, whatever. 1 year you should come to NAM. We're playing it for the rest of our lives. So we'll be there next year.
I know there's an artist I recently started following, Yeti Valhalla, that he's going to be there.
We'll say hi.
Yes. And, he's going to be playing the Whiskey a Go-Go around that time. He's going to be playing opening for Faster Pussycat and Elegance.
Oh, wow.
Do they need an opener? Do they need an opener for the opener?
And one of my other artists I follow, Sierra Levaik, is also opening for them. So yeah, she's an 18-year-old multi-instrumentalist from Pembroke. She's amazing. So if you have a chance, check her out. You may want to collaborate with her.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll look her up.
Yeah, she's incredible. So I'm going to say that I'm going to wish you every success. So tomorrow, with the launch of Rockin' in the Free World, I love Neil. I didn't used to, but now I do. Actually, what my favorite song of all is a Neil Young song.
Which one?
Heart of Gold.
Classic.
So that's my favorite.
It's a classic.
So, and
we used to cover that one too in a weird way because no, you don't want me to tell the story, or
no, I mean we didn't really, but no, go ahead, tell the story.
Well, we mashed it up because it's kind of the same progression, the same chord progression as the Eminem song Stan. Well, because that song samples the Dido song. So whatever, it has the same chord progression.
Do it right now.
Do a little bit.
I'm not gonna. I don't. I haven't done that in years. So I don't remember any of the words.
And it was so good. He would do like Stan and Heart of Gold, like mashed up.
Yeah, like I would do the verses from Stan, and then Vanessa would sing the
Heart of Gold
chorus.
Okay. Oh, You have to do that again.
Yeah,
I think
David.
actually it might be a rough version might actually even be on our YouTube of it.
We
I'll
should
have to-
do that for TikTok. What's wrong with us? That's
Exactly.
what we should do. Okay,
What's
Lynn,
wrong
thank
with us?
you.
We don't have time.
Okay, yeah, we got this. I hope TikTok's banned. Do you think that's gonna happen? When are they
That
deciding?
would be
to ban
such a
it?
relief.
I know. When are they gonna like? Are they banning TikTok?
Probably not.
I think there'll be too much pushback, but that's my opinion.
All right, this has gone off the rails as usual. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
hopefully we
say-
can come up and play closer to you sometime.
I've been
I
emailing. Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
look like we. Yeah, we'll make it happen at some point for sure.
Yeah, never
Yeah.
know. Northern Ontario may be on the radar sometime. I know.
Yep.
Yeah, the only thing we have announced so far is not that far north. We
Yeah.
are playing a festival in Muskoka
Okay.
in June. So I know it's not that far north, but it's like a bit north.
And then you're going to be out west in the summer, right?
What? Will we? I don't know. Who said? Did anyone say that? I would love to be out west this summer.
You would? Okay. So I'm gonna just say that I'm gonna be sharing this tomorrow across social media platforms. So I'm gonna be launching it at noon. So
Okay.
I look forward to sharing it. I thank you so much for taking the time tonight to talk to me. I really appreciate it. And when I like and I love a band, I have to share it. I have to. It's stronger than me. So I'm putting it out there. So who wants to listen? They're free to listen, and it's
Put
my
it out
pleasure to
there.
do it.
Well,
Thank
thank you. Yeah, it
so
really
much.
means a lot to us. We really appreciate it.
All right. So I'm going to say enjoy the rest of your evening and good luck tomorrow to both of you.
Thank
Thank
you.
And I hope to talk to you again.
Yes.
Same here.
Keep
All
on
right.
rocking in the free world.
Yes, keep on rocking in the free world. Woohoo! And what does Randy Bachman say? Keep the rock rolling. Yeah. I'm a little bit of a Bachman and Bachman fan.
I know.
I can see.
I was reading. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another
Yeah.
saying that references Rockin.
How about Rick rolling?
No.
All right. Good
Okay.
night, and thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Lynn.